Alright, so we back with another XXL Poverty video. So I just wanted to talk about like some thoughts I had. So I had this crazy thought, about like aliens and shit. I was just like thinking, I was watching this Kyrgyzak video, I think it was, yeah, Kyrgyzak or something. I was watching the video and then they were talking about like how we can use a space tether to like fling ourselves to other planets, and like it would be very cheap and like could be like affordable for like passengers and shit, and can get us like to Mars in like 3 months. And like that made me think, and like that's pretty crazy how we can do that. We can do that right now, actually. I don't know why we're not doing it. Maybe we gotta run some tests. Maybe there's some company out there doing it. I don't know, man. I haven't heard from NASA in like years. I think NASA died, and then SpaceX is the next thing, SpaceX. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about like aliens. So in movies, let me tell you something. In movies, this is what this made me thinking, and I think I know why we haven't found any aliens yet. I don't think we have any found. If we did, maybe like, I don't know. Well, there's no proof yet. There's like some space shuttles, but that can be anything. That literally can be anything. Somebody recorded with like the shittiest like bank camera and like bank security camera, and then they're like, oh shit, it's an alien, but it's actually some kind of like military drone. Like, but like, here's my my theory on these alien things. So let's go back to the movie thing. So in movies, some movies that contain aliens usually like take place in the future or something, I guess. And usually aliens are like very similar to the structure of humans. They got fingers, hands, they got like, they look very similar to humans. Like they're like from Earth, like they're not from Earth because they give them different faces or different skin, like scaly skin or something. But they always look similar to humans, very similar to humans. So let me tell you the theory on that. So right now, this is why I think they all look similar to humans. One, it's really hard to create something new. You usually create stuff that's based off of what you've seen. And two, this is crazy. I was just thinking about this. This is maybe why we haven't discovered alien life yet. We probably won't discover alien life, but we could get pretty close to it. But we as humans will create it ourselves. See, when space travel gets like crazy to the point we can fling ourselves like to other planets we could probably live in, that's when it's gonna start. It's gonna take, I think it's probably gonna take years. It's gonna take years, but that's what I think. So we get flung to other planets, right? And then some people stay on Earth, and then some people will stay on the planet. Now, listen, so evolution, that thing where you like change. Right now we're at the peak of our evolution, but like, we're at the peak of evolution. But listen, if you go to another planet, let's say the environment there is like slightly like different than Earth. The people who live there for years and years are gonna evolve, and they're gonna change. They're probably gonna get new like traits, or like they're gonna get new biological things, whatever, to improve their survival, chance of surviving and stuff. They might need to like get used to eating different foods there, so they could probably get a different like digestive system. Their metabolism could be different. Their immune system could be something different. They could look different. They could change, And that's what I'm thinking. Like, what if like, because we split off to another planet, like we'll evolve differently? Because if you look at like at birds, there's like, in biology we had this class, like there's like fish, right? And there's like different, like, no, it was lizards, I think. It was lizards. And then we looked at them, and like different lizards look different because they lived in different environments. So they had to evolve to live and survive in that environment that they were put in, right? And if we put ourselves in a new environment, wouldn't the same thing happen to us? So now let me explain this even better. So now, if you go to another planet, we're gonna change and evolve to fit that planet, to live there. So that's, I think, when alien, it's still gonna be human race, but we're probably gonna get so far, we're gonna evolve like so far that we'll probably look at each other like aliens in like years, you know. And that's my theory, I guess, too. We're gonna create alien life, you know, just by splitting up to other planets, and then we're gonna like, you know, change. We're gonna evolve to fit that planet, so we're gonna look different to the point we can't even like breed with each other anymore. We'll be like a different species or something. That's what I'm thinking, because like we haven't found any other, you know, aliens. So what if we are the ones that make them? You know, so that's why I think aliens in movies like look very similar to humans, because you know they take place in the future, right? And they're basically humans that left Earth to go check out other planets, and then they've grown, they've evolved into that environment that the planet was. You know, they've changed to different looking people. That's why they all like have arms and limbs like normal humans and stuff. And the people who stayed on Earth just stay normal human and stuff. So I think we're gonna create like, well, it won't be extraterrestrial, I guess, alien life form. I don't know, but they'll all be like carbon-based life forms. But we're just gonna split off into branches to like, we're probably gonna split off to other planets to the point where it's gonna be like super. So we're gonna be like we're gonna evolve so far from each other that we can't like breed anymore, to where we're our own species and stuff. I think that happened with like animals. Cheese. I think that happened like with animals. I don't know what animal it was. We were talking about this in biology. They like split us so far they just can't breed with each other anymore. Oh, here's a better example actually. Dogs. You know how there's different types of dogs? Because we bred them to be like that in our own. So if we go to another planet, think of it as the planet as a human, and then we're the dogs, and the planet's changing us, but you know, to fit its needs, I guess. That's a shit analogy, but if you understand what I'm saying, like that could mean like that's probably how like we don't discover alien life. We basically create our own, but it's not really alien life if we just go to another planet and live in that environment and stuff. Like maybe it could be pretty hot. Our skin could probably get like really thick and rubbery, you know, to protect us from the heat. So, you know, and we're more sensitive to like cold, I guess, that we can split off like that, or we can go to like a remotely colder planet and then like, I don't know, or maybe, yeah, we might go to a remotely colder planet and we'll probably like, I don't know, figure out how to get like our average temperature will be like 101 degrees instead of 94, I think. So we're like warmer or something. We're just gonna like alter our looks and stuff if we go to different planets just to suit that environment. So that's what I think is gonna happen in a couple years. I probably will be dead by then. Sadly, I won't be able to see it, but if it's true and we split off and shit, you know, find other planets to like chill at, and we'll basically create our own aliens, you know, like the people who stay on Earth will stay human like this. They'll probably evolve a little bit differently. They'll probably get bigger. And then the people in other planets will change too. They'll become more fit with that planet. You know, evolution, shit, it's crazy. Obviously not with atheists though. Them motherfuckers gonna die, cause like, or not atheists. Well, no, I was gonna make a funny joke, but it wasn't funny when I said it. So yeah, that's the end of the video. That's what I think is gonna happen. That's why we haven't seen alien life, because we're the ones that are gonna create it. Basically, not really creating. Not really creating a new life form. We're just splitting off. So right now that's like the human race, and then we split off. These are the people that went to the other planet, and this are the ones that stay on Earth. And like, you know, we probably will split off so far we just won't be able to breed with each other and shit. and we'll be considered aliens to other people. You know, like we already consider like immigrants as aliens. I'm not an immigrant. I was born here, but my mom was. But that was like 15 years ago, 16 years ago now. Yeah, no, that was way more. It was like, I think it was already 20 years ago. Like, we consider them aliens, I guess you could say. And then that's basically how it's going to be like to other planets. We're just going to call them aliens because they're, you know, they went to that place. And, you know, that's why people look different, I think, you know. We still have different looking people. We can breed with each other. But, yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end the video. I'm not really that good at explaining stuff, but that's my theory. We're gonna create alien life form. We're gonna just split off to other planets and evolve into shit.